Sorry, I just lost my voice bit then. I've got a sore throat at the moment and I'm having a day again where I'm filming a load of videos, so if you see the pinky top a lot lately, then you know it was all done in one day. So I'm actually filming videos today, the 7th of January. My brain went blank then. And I thought it was time to start a new glue book for 2020. So I've just used, and I'm also using this as one of my items for my 100 thing challenge. So I just used some packaging, folded it in half and put music paper down first, and then used some napkins to cover it and just put the signature in with some orange thin ribbon. And then I've used music paper for the signatures. I know some of you would be like, oh, I'm just going to cover up the music paper, but as I'm doing the 100 thing challenge, I'm using what is already in my stash, and this time, rather than putting paper down and then images on top, I'm actually going to just do images in this one. So let's get cracking. So I've got some images next to me. Just going to roll my sleeves up. I'm having a bit of a hot moment. So yeah, I've got a mixture of images next to me, and what I want to try and do is this time cover it up as much as possible. So even like where I've got these little gaps, eventually put like a small picture on it or a sticker or something like that, but I want to keep it just to images. So I hope you're all well. I know I always ask that, but I just think it's me. At the moment I've got a bit of a sore throat cold thing. I'm not sure what's going on with me at the moment. I think I'm just not being able to fight anything off. So fingers crossed once the nicer weather starts to come. I know that's a little way away, but once it's, oops, rip that, it starts to come, it will be a lot nicer and we'll all feel a bit better. So like some paper tubes, I might just put one image on and come back and play another time. So that I've done 40 pages in it, so it should keep us busy for a while. So I'm going to cut her out. And my fussy cutting is not that great, and it wasn't great before I did my wrist, and still waiting for an appointment on that, which is driving me bonkers, but I'm just carrying on with it. And I'm already getting a load of appointments, and I think January's only really just started. If you think it's only the 7th, so it's still like early. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain having health problems when you've got appointments, because I have to keep my blood levels right because I'm on iron. Not iron at all. Well, I am on an iron tablet, but I'm actually on warfarin, so that has to get looked at now and then. I don't want to trim her down, so let's find another page. I've literally got just a pile of images next to me to play with, and I like the fact that I've got a longer book this time, because these images I normally have to chop their legs off and stuff, so it's quite nice that I've got longer images. So if you're doing the 100 thing challenge as well, how's it going? I mean, I've only just started, so I think, because some of the things I haven't filmed but I've written in my book. So yeah, I think I've got up to item 6. So when I do a glue session, I will also consider that as an item. So I'm hoping to do this as, trim hair down a bit more. Hopefully do it as a weekly thing again, because I know quite a few like it and a lot of you do the glue books as well. So it's nice to be getting back into things again, and when I have my wrist done, I'm not sure how long I'll be out of action for and things. So I'm not worried about covering up bags or anything like that. Yeah, like I just said, where there's little gaps and things, I hope to cover them up with some stickers and things. But yes, so I'm enjoying starting the 100 thing challenge. I don't know how I'll feel when I get further down the line and what have you, because obviously it's no spend. But I am allowing myself to buy glues and inks and things like that. A lot of these images I've got out of Vogue magazines. I buy that every now and then, but not at the moment because I'm considering it a craft item. But something I am going to let myself off with, if I buy I'm trying not to, but if I did buy a craft sort of item from a charity shop, I'm letting myself off because that's for charity and I'm doing a good deed. So technically you're not allowed to, you know, the main rules is, I mean, you can make it up yourself. You could say that you've got to send out like 100 Happy Mail before you spend, or I'll also be doing crochet as well, so I'll be including anything I make from that. So it can be crochet, whatever, to help you with your craft band. Right, she's quite small, so she can go on there. So like I said, I will be flipping the pages back and forth, and apologies if I ever repeat myself. That's easily done for me. So she can go there and cover up that little space. Woohoo! One little space covered up. Excitement. I'm easily excited. That didn't sound good actually. And I'm just going to say, and I will also put it in my description, my videos aren't for children because I talk about my health and all sorts of other things. So I was just checking the time. So yeah, my videos are not for children because I talk about all sorts of different things like my health and what have you. Yeah, so my videos are not, sorry, I'm cutting off camera there, well, ish. Yes, my videos are not for children at all. Because like I said, I talk about my health. Sometimes I might accidentally say a rude word. Oh, I've got a couple of these little images. Right, I'm not going to put them all on that page. So I think I will keep them to one side until I need another area to fill up. So I've only roughly trimmed these images when I did them because I wasn't sure what size. So cutting and trying to talk is not easy. So I've been watching the program called Witcher on Netflix, and people have said it's a bit like Games of Thrones, but I can't comment on that because I've never seen Games of Thrones, but it's very good. They've got one season and I think I've got 3 more. Yeah, they're on season 1, so I've nearly watched it all. I stayed up late last night watching it, which was a bit naughty, but never mind. Yeah, she's definitely going to need her own page. I'm going to have to lose some of her hand. Oops, never mind. Just trying to think of anything else. Yeah, so like I was saying, I've been watching this Witcher program on Netflix and I'm loving it. Oh, crumbs, I'm ripping them. So I stayed up to 1:45 this morning, so a bit dopey, but... And then I didn't get off to sleep till like 3 o'clock this morning, so it's a bit annoying because I was tired then at 1:45, but then I get into bed and my brain's like, no, you don't need to sleep. You just think you do. Bit of a pain in the my sleep pattern. Pain in the butt. Yeah, they had these lovely like paper doll sketches in the last Vogue magazine I got, so they're great for filling up these little spaces. What else is going on? Not a lot really. Quite dull. Right. So I'm going to have to trim off whatever she's standing on. I think she's standing in a shell. I need a bit more off the other end. I'm cutting her shell down. As my throat's a bit sore, I've got another image to add in here. So it's not going to be an overly long video because there's another video I want to do. So I'm trying to save my throat a bit. It's so sore, so I don't know what's going on. And with all the other appointments I've got on, I don't want to be dealing with something that's minor at the moment. And I'm coping okay. I know I can always go if I feel worse to the GP, but try not to. I think I'm just so sick of seeing doctors, so that can go there. And my glue stick, if anybody wants to know, is Sainsbury's, which is a UK supermarket. Right. So yeah, it's not a bad glue. I think it's and then this is like off an old birthday card of mine, and I just love it. So I thought this can go in here, but I'm going to use tape for this because it's heavy duty card. So I'll put that back over there. Let's just trim my funky sheep out. Yeah, I don't keep all my cards now. I keep any handmade ones I get, and then I keep any that I get from my parents and my grandpa and my brother, because, you know, they're special ones, and then I've got a couple of other ones I keep. So I'm going to put the sheep up there, and I will put a load of double-sided tape on to make sure it sticks. And at the moment I've only got this thin tape, so when I do have some pennies and I need to top up on glues, I will get some thicker tape, and then I'm not using so much. Yeah, it's just been drizzly and horrible today. It's just not nice weather. And today's not too bad, and then they're saying it's going to get cold, really cold. Well, I think it's really cold, but that's just me. Right, so I'll just go through the pages we've done, and then I will leave you all in peace. So we've got this, let me come this way and then you can see better. So we've started off this one, and then we've got a few images on there, just her on her own, and we've got that one, a couple on there, and then the funky sheep. So that is this week's glue session, and I will see you all soon. Take care, bye.